We continue our conversation with Congressional Democrat Jessica King, running for Congress against Glenn Grothman. Farmers have been getting hit hard by COVID-19. We've lost 819 dairy farms, 10% of our farms since 2019. What can you in Congress do to help that?
Well, I tell you, we have to look at the recession as an opportunity when we're thinking about economic relief or stimulus programs and what are the roles that farmers can play in our path to sustainability and in building a regional and local food economy. I think it's really important to look at, what are the federal laws or restrictions that may be holding them back. One of the and I have to tell you, my family is 6 generations here, and I've got 3 generations of dairy farmers in my background in Fond du Lac County. So, I do respect that entrepreneurial spirit of farming and recognize that they're some of our first renewable energy specialists, because they're growing things off the land from the sun when you think about it. But what I'd say is, we have to look at what regulations right now are really a burden on small farmers, and then I think we have to really prioritize the idea of local people maintaining ownership of our land. I actually think it's a national security threat to continue to allow foreign multinational corporations to buy up our land, because quite frankly, they're not going to have the same stewardship principles that local people do, and then they will not contribute to our local communities the same way a local farm family would. Whether it's sponsoring a baseball team or making sure the local community has fireworks. So there's just important reasons why the federal government does need to go to bat for farmers. I also think there's a role in looking at conservation and actually compensating farmers for the good things that they do that actually capture carbon or actually help us mitigate nitrates. And a lot of that can be done by planting cover crops. And right now, that's not something that's really acknowledged properly, in my opinion, by the federal government. I think we should do more to reward farmers for their conservation practices. And I think there's also an opportunity to look at the restoration of wetlands and what role can farmers play in restoring wetlands on some of their acreage. That's a good thing. It's a good thing for all of us. And I think too many times we don't consider farmers as part of our sustainability strategy in a positive way, in a way that puts money back in their pockets for doing the right thing. And we need to really reward them for being good stewards. Other things that we can do, though, especially with meat processing, for example, right now it would be wonderful if we could get some reciprocity amongst the states to build regional markets for our food industry, whether it's our pork industry or our beef industry that we have here and looking to grow those other things. It's really complicated for a Wisconsin farmer who may not have the right certification or processing to sell meat into these other states. And so we want to build a regional food economy. We want to have shorter supply chains. I think that's really good for the environment. It's good for sustainability. And if we allow, our farmers, our local farmers, to have access to these regional markets, it will improve our economy too.
We have more with Jessica King right after this, so please stay with us.